Hello, my name is Trey Illich, and for my final I will be discussing the life of Socrates, the importance of his teachings in modern terms, and how we as academics must continue to use these concepts to better the future and enrich the lives of generations to come. Firstly, who is Socrates? Socrates is renowned as the father of Western philosophy. He was the creator of the Socratic method, also called Elenchus, which asks simple questions but seeks to explore abstract thought and pick apart what one may find simple but cannot define. Socrates highlighted that although we believe we understand something, most people do not have the understanding of it to define these ideas. This concept thereby proves his notion that I know one thing, and it's that I know nothing. Socrates was devoted throughout his life to the prospect of questioning everything, so much so that he was willing to give his life for the cause, which he eventually did. Although there are no direct published works from Socrates, his recorded work was gathered through his students' dialogues with him. Hellenistic philosophers heavily relied on Socrates. Many of these great thinkers used the Socratic method to complete ideas and challenge their moral understanding. His doctrines encouraged a quiet life based on morality and character. These ideas were critical in this culture and aligned with Socratic thinking. What can the modern man learn from this method of thinking? Well, as academics, we must follow the teachings of Socrates and continue to question everything in order to grow and make our own conclusions. Many times, young people believe in the beliefs of the majority or what they were raised in. It is my personal belief that the education system has influenced that and has strayed away from the teachings of Socrates to further the understanding of social values and norms. Although it is paramount to gather the resources needed to be a functional adult in society and have a basic understanding of these ideas, it is just as paramount to understand the basics of skepticism and free thought. Additionally, Socrates was devoted to the idea of valuing everyone's opinion. These teachings may offer a more rounded perception of the world, rather than a one-sided perception of what the world may be. Open-mindedness is a cornerstone of his teaching, and he believed that there were lessons to be learned from everyone. These beliefs can be linked to progressives and dissenters throughout history. When one believes an idea that is different from the majority, society is forced to ponder what we believe to be true. Further, Socrates believed in courage, and as I mentioned before, died for the causes that he believed to be true. I encourage the listener of this speech to think of some core beliefs that you may uphold. Freedom for all men are created equal. These are some ideas we as an American people found to be utterly and undeniably true. There was a time in history when there was not one nation on this earth that believed that these truths should be upheld. Without progressive thinkers such as him, we would still hold beliefs that are fundamentally untrue and morally wrong. But because of the bravery of a few bold people in history and their willingness to sacrifice for change, we now understand these statements as fact. These points summarize how Socrates' teachings can be used to impact society. However, there are also several points that Socrates constructs that can impact our personal lives. Socrates himself did not work for money. However, he is still recognized as an incredibly important individual in history. A large part of Socrates' teachings was to not chase after things that may offer perceived success or perceived greatness in life. When one gets entangled in the search for brilliance, this may result in a certain level of busyness that does not allow for us to take in the joys or ponder decisions made in life. In conclusion, for progress to occur within society, we must continue to search for the complete truth rather than just a subjective truth, or the truth from just one perspective. Great thinkers in history, like Socrates, have influenced generations and will continue for generations to come. Men such as him, Joan of Arc, some may even believe in Jesus Christ. These are people who fundamentally believe in their teachings, and there's an amount of respect that should come for people such as this. I thank you for listening to my final, and I hope that this has made an impact on your life, and I am thankful for the opportunity to learn, and I'm thankful for all the education and things that I've taken away from this class. Thank you.